Today, we're bringing our extraordinary A15 Bionic chip to another iPhone, the new iPhone SE.
At the heart of iPhone SE is A15 Bionic. iPhone SE isn't just powerful, it's beautiful too. It features our iconic glass and aluminum design in 3 fantastic colors: Midnight, Starlight, and Product Red. It has a 4.7-inch Retina HD display with incredible color accuracy. The display is even more protected by the durable design, which now includes the toughest glass in a smartphone, on both the front and back. iPhone SE has even better battery life. iPhone SE also has some of our latest camera innovations. The 12-megapixel camera and A15 Bionic create a new camera system, and it starts at just $429. Pre-orders start this Friday, and iPhone SE will be available on March 18th.
We have a fantastic iPad lineup, and today I'm excited to talk about iPad Air.
We're bringing the breakthrough M1 chip to iPad Air. And these experiences really come to life on the Air's gorgeous Liquid Retina display. With its P3 white color, True Tone, 500 nits of brightness, and anti-reflective coating. It will now feature a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera. We're bringing ultra-fast 5G to iPad Air. And to support fast connection to drives, docks, and cameras, we're increasing the performance of the USB-C port. It comes in a gorgeous array of colors: space gray, starlight, pink, purple, and a stunning new blue. It will be available starting at the same great price of $599. It comes in both 64 and 256 gigabyte configurations, and it will be available in both Wi-Fi and cellular models. You can begin ordering Friday, and it will be available March 18th.
We're adding one last chip to the M1 family.
With M1 Ultra, we did something truly groundbreaking. And it actually starts with M1 Max, the most powerful SoC we've built to date. With its high-performance CPU, massive GPU, and tremendous unified memory bandwidth, M1 Max is incredibly capable. And its amazing performance is delivered while maintaining industry-leading power efficiency. You see, M1 Max has a secret, a hidden feature we haven't talked about until now. It has a groundbreaking die-to-die interconnect technology that allows us to scale even further by building M1 Ultra from 2 M1 Max die, which doubles performance. And we connect the 2 die with our innovative custom-built packaging architecture. This multi-die architecture is way ahead of anything else in the industry. And we call it Ultra Fusion. It connects over 10,000 signals and provides an enormous 2.5 terabyte per second of low latency interprocessor bandwidth between the 2 die using very little power. That's more than 4 times the bandwidth of the leading multi-chip interconnect technology. The result is an SoC with blazing performance due to low latency, massive bandwidth, and incredible power efficiency. M1 Ultra has 114 billion transistors. That's 7 times more than M1. It's the most ever in a personal computer chip. And when you add it to the M1 family, you can see the huge difference in area between M1 and M1 Ultra. This multi-die architecture also supports a higher bandwidth memory subsystem. In fact, with 2 die, the memory bandwidth is increased to a massive 800 gigabyte per second. That's more than 10 times the latest PC desktop chip. And doubling the memory channels also means M1 Ultra supports up to a staggering 128 gigabytes of unified memory for enormous workloads. M1 Ultra also offers an unbelievable amount of compute performance. It has a powerful 20-core CPU with 16 high-performance cores and 4 high-efficiency cores to crush CPU-intensive tasks. It also features a huge 64-core GPU, so it can speed through the most intense graphic tasks. It's nearly 8 times faster than M1. M1 Ultra has 32 powerful neural engine cores that can run up to 22 trillion operations per second, and it has twice the capabilities of the amazing media engine in M1 Max for unprecedented ProRes video encode and decode throughput. M1 Max delivers similar multi-threaded CPU performance to the latest 10-core PC desktop chip while using 65% less power. And when we compare M1 Ultra to the fastest 16-core PC desktop chip available, it delivers 90% higher performance in the same power envelope. And M1 Ultra can deliver the PC chip's peak performance while using an astounding 100 watts less power. So that's the groundbreaking M1 Ultra.
This is Mac Studio and Studio Display.
The exterior is machined from a single aluminum extrusion with a footprint of just 7.7 inches square and height of only 3.7 inches, so it takes up very little space and fits perfectly under most displays. The innovative thermal system begins with a unique double-sided blower pulling air into the system across the entire circumference of the perforated aluminum base. The air moves over the custom circular power supply and through channels precisely placed to guide it to the chip's thermal module. Finally, the air is propelled through a low-impedance rear exhaust containing over 2,000 precisely machined perforations. On the back, there are 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports to connect displays and high-performance devices, a 10 gigabit Ethernet port, 2 USB-A ports, an HDMI port, and a Pro audio jack for high-impedance headphones or external amplified speakers. Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5 are built in as well. Systems with M1 Max have 2 USB-C ports, providing 10 gigabits per second USB 3 data transfer. And with M1 Ultra, these ports are Thunderbolt 4, with up to 40 gigabits per second data transfer speeds. There's also an SD card slot to easily import photos or video. And Mac Studio offers extensive display support for up to 4 Pro Display XDRs, plus a 4K TV. Now, let's take a look at the unprecedented performance Mac Studio will deliver. Mac Studio with M1 Max is up to 3.4 times faster than our fastest iMac. Mac Studio with M1 Ultra is up to 80% faster than our top-of-the-line Mac Pro. Mac Studio can play an unprecedented 18 streams of 8K ProRes 422 video. There is no other computer in the world that can do this. So that's Mac Studio, featuring M1 Max and the new M1 Ultra, the most powerful chip ever built for a personal computer.
The Studio Display is in a class of its own. Studio Display has an all-screen design with narrow borders. Its all-aluminum enclosure houses an advanced set of features in a slim profile. And the stand allows you to tilt the display up to 30 degrees. To customize Studio Display for your workspace, you can also choose a tilt and height adjustable stand option, which has a counterbalancing arm that makes the display feel weightless. There's also a VESA adapter option that lets you mount the display in landscape or portrait orientation. Studio Display features an expansive screen that has a 27-inch active area with a total of 14.7 million pixels at 218 pixels per inch, making it a 5K Retina display. And with 600 nits of brightness, P3 wide color, and support for over 1 billion colors, it brings images to life with spectacular detail. It also has True Tone for a more natural viewing experience, plus an industry-leading anti-reflective coating for better comfort and readability. And for studios with bright light sources, there's an innovative nano-texture glass option that scatters light to further minimize glare, while delivering outstanding image quality. Another thing that makes Studio Display unique is the fact that it actually has an A13 Bionic chip inside, which enables it to deliver amazing experiences. There's a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. It also includes an array of studio quality mics. They have an especially low noise floor for crystal clear calls. Studio Display also features a high-fidelity 6-speaker sound system that delivers an unbelievable listening experience. It has 3 USB-C ports that deliver speeds up to 10 gigabits per second. And there's a Thunderbolt port, which allows you to connect Studio Display and any plugged-in peripherals to your Mac with a single cable. That same cable delivers 96 watts of power, which allows you to charge any Mac notebook. And it can even fast charge a 14-inch MacBook Pro. Finally, to complete your setup, we've added a new silver and black color option to the Magic Keyboard with Touch ID, the Magic Trackpad, and the Magic Mouse, which beautifully complement the design of the display. So that's the all-new Studio display.
Mac Studio with M1 Max starts at $19.99, and Mac Studio with M1 Ultra starts at $39.99. And the Studio display with its awesome set of features is $15.99. You can order both products today, and they'll be available on March 18th.